What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol DWAC for Digital World Acquisition Company. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about the stock recently in this little up move that it's been making here, of course, stemming from the January 6th anniversary, but then furthering this rally, really, based on an announcement that potentially in February, we will be seeing the launch of the Truth Social app. So we'll see if that ultimately does hold true here, but it certainly has staged a fantastic little rally. I've got to give credit where credit is due. I was pretty skeptical of the stock moving into this area of extremely heavy overhead supply, but again, credit where credit is due. We did take out that high here close to 63, and we're certainly making our way higher. Now, I do think that there's a significant amount of resistance here around 73.41, so we'll see how that fares into the remainder of the week. But again, let's be honest here. It has been a decent little rally once we took out some of these highs in here, really moved out of that chop zone, which we discussed in the past between 56.50 and 52 roughly. So that being said, the daily does look poised for a solid continuation move. Do keep in mind, we've been up now 1, 2, 3 days in a row. Volume is sustaining itself higher, which of course is a good thing to continue the rally on momentum style, trading activity. So we'll see if we can get continuation. As discussed, 73 is that next big area of resistance. After that, we have 87.52. Let's just quickly see where a healthy pullback would take us to in case there's some consolidation into the remainder of the week here. Ideally, we hold up this time around above 64 on any pullbacks using this prior area of resistance as newfound support. It's also your 38.2 from the daily as measured from the sort of beginning stages of this most recent 3-day rally higher. Let's go ahead and clean that up. We'll take a closer look at the 30-minute time frame now. And what I would point out about this again is full credit where credit is due. We are cleanly making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, so on and so forth. There's a nice give and take. It's not just one side is dominating the other with vertical price action starting to get parabolic. Now, from the daily, it might look like that, but again, when you drop it down to the 30-minute, we are having some give and take. There are some healthy pullbacks, some areas of consolidation, which is a good thing for sustaining the move. We can also draw in a support trend line from this time frame, so we're going to do something like this, coming in from the low. There we go. And there you go. It is fairly steep. You wouldn't look for that to hold forever, but as long as we're above that, things are fine and dandy inside of DWAC. You would look for higher. If it starts to break, just watch out for some of those pullback levels that we mentioned, mainly 64 that we got from the daily time frame. For now, not a whole lot more to read into it other than it looks like a decent uptrend here on the 30-minute time frame. I wouldn't bet against it too heavily until we cleanly get some rejection, aka a large inverted hammer here on the daily at and around a big area of resistance. Could be 73, as we discussed there. It could be lower than that, right? We could do something like this: lower high, resist this time around at 68, flush of these lows and breaking that pullback level on the daily could also set up a bearish trade, but we'll only know once that 30-minute support trend line actually breaks. And if we come on over to the trade tab, you will remember that it's hard to borrow, and the put volume here on the options chain, let's go ahead and just drop it to 14 strikes here, is not that great, right? I would say you don't really want to be playing with things that are less than 1K in terms of volume that's going through. So, do with that with you will. I just really wouldn't be looking to play downside. You're just going to avoid longs in that instance. That's going to wrap up the video here inside of DWAC. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.